Hey, Sanibonani Mzansi. Welcome to another episode of Tuesday Legend and Rising Stars, the podcast where past meets present, legacy means talent. I'm your host, Mugozi Shanisan Africa, and I'm so thrilled to take you on another football journey today. Every Tuesday, we honor one legendary South African football and introduce you to a current player walking the same path, playing the same position, and carrying the torch forward. Today, we are diving into the world of central defense with one of our nation's most respected leaders, Lucas Ro Radebe, and the modern defensive anchor, Mutobi Mvala of Mamelodi Sundowns. One laid the foundation and the other builds on it. It is a fantastic, fantastic day. I hope it is going to be a very, very great journey. Stay tuned. After a short break, I'm coming with a lot of information that is going to be electrifying, entertaining, so wonderful. Stay. Let's go back to where all began, early in the years. You know, Lucas Radel was born in Soweto, 1969. Grew up in Deep Clove during apartheid era South Africa. Started his career as a goalkeeper before switching to defense, playing for ICL Bears then Kaizer Chiefs from 1989 to 1994. Then he had a move to Leeds United, transferred in 1994 alongside Philemon Masinga. Initially struggled with injuries and adoption in England, become club captain and a fan favorite. Played 256 matches for Leeds, led them to Champions League semi-final. Lucas Radebe praised for calm leadership, intelligence on the ball, and discipline. He led South Africa at the 1998 World Cup and was part of the 2002 squad. Once in a while, Nelson Mandela called him my hero. He retired in 2005, stayed involved in football and charity work. There is a called Break, Ah, by Lucas Radio. I always believed that football could change lives, not just mine, but those who watched and played with me. What made Radebe special wasn't just his defending, it was his dignity. He presented the power of sport in the divided country. Now we share a lot of information. The rising star, Mutobi Mvala. Now let's turn to a modern day warrior in defense, Mutobi Mvala. He was born in Thosian Free State, began his career as a midfielder at Highlands Park, known for his high work rate, physicality, and versatility. Transformation at Sundowns. He joined Mamelodi Sundowns in 2022. In 2020, transitioned into a center-back role under Roland Mokoena, became a consistent starter in both the DStv Premiership and CAF Champions League campaigns, strong in aerial duels, interceptions, and recovery plays. He was called up regularly for national duty, played in key 2023 AFCON matches, respected for his maturity and composure under pressure. There is a clip by Mutravimvala saying, "My job is to make sure we are solid at the back. It's not always pretty, but it is what wins us games." Mvala may not have a flash of a winger, but ask any coach or any fan, he's the kind of player who wins your tournaments, you know. So what connects those two players, Lucas Radebe and Mutobin Mvala? Both made big position changes in their early careers. Both are so quiet leaders who let their performance speak. Both are very underrated by casual fans but respected deeply by teammates and coaches. Radebe inspired generation from defenders to fans who saw what dignity looks like. Vala is inspiring with consistency, the kind of player you trust in crunch time matches. We are we asking on our socials which defender gives you Lucas Radebe vibes. A lot of you mentioned Vala. You know, I think this little information can be very, very great. I know it is very short. That is what we can share recently since we still under short, like we have under shortage of our stuff. We don't have a lot of resources, but at the end of the day, it is very, very educational, very great. As we wrap up today's episode, think about the legacy means. Lucas Radeva didn't just defend a goal; he defended a country's hope. Mutobi Mvala now defends with the same grit and focus week in and week out. Thank you for tuning in to Tuesday with Legends and Rising Stars. If you enjoyed this deep dive, follow us and share with your football fan. And send in your suggestion which players should we feature next. Next week, we'll be spotlighting a legendary midfielder general and the current creative powerhouse. You don't want to miss it. Till then, keep the spirit of the game alive. Thanks a lot for tuning in.